This is trending now. I'm Mehul. Let's get right into it. Okay, the big three are at it again. Or rather, the fans are at it again, pitting them against each other. Well, we saw that after Kendrick's latest drop, Meet the Grahams in the Diss verse literally left Drake's soul burnt. So we're guessing. There was an eerie silence. Not even kidding. After that, all of the fans, or most part of the internet, called Kendrick the boogeyman. I kind of like that. But then, the losing side, should I say, went on to do side quests of their own. I'm talking about J. Cole collaborating with Cash Cobain, yeah, even I don't know who that is, on a track which the fans immediately hated. I mean, it's called Grippy. There was so much meme material after that. While on the other side, Drake first collaborated with Sexy Red on this track called You My Everything. But then, the massive excuse for a track called Wagwan Delilah. It was basically a reprise version of Hey There Delilah by this Toronto dude who literally talks like this.
And like Drake came up to you and be like, yo, let me get that track. Let me get that Wagwan Delilah song. What are you doing?
If he tries to teeth it for his own?
We all know that Lil Yachty in a recent interview with Complex said that Drake doesn't listen to music all the time. Even when he drives, he mostly drives in silence. He's more of a talker, he said. That explains so much. Anyway, I'm waiting for Boogeyman to strike again because we really want a bop that we can all obsess over. Moving on. While the music industry is at war, so to speak, a part of Hollywood, I'm talking about the Mission Impossible universe, they seem like everything is all rainbows and sunshine and there's brotherhood. Jeremy Renner, as seen in a recent podcast called the Happy Sad Confused podcast by Josh Horowitz, he said that the real reason he didn't return to the Mission Impossible franchise was because he wanted to spend more time with his daughter who was young, because all of the shootings happen in London and he is an American actor. So basically, after that, he also said that I would like to hop on to another Mission Impossible right now as my daughter is older. Monies, but we would like to see him. So backstory, apparently there were rumors after Rogue Nation that Jeremy Renner would take over Tom as the narrative of Mission Impossible. But he denied those claims and he assertively said that, hey, that's not true because I wouldn't like to change the narrative or entirely take that away from Tom. It is entirely his decision. As I said, brotherhood. Moving on, another empire in Hollywood seems like it's crumbling. I'm talking about J-Lo and Ben Affleck. Of course, we did have a brief conversation about J-Lo's slippery slope downhill in her career as well as her personal life. Amidst divorce rumors with Ben Affleck and Ben Affleck moving out of the mansion to her recent album, This Is Me Now, not hitting as hard as her team or her had anticipated maybe. Her recent return to the big screen in the form of the sci-fi movie Atlas didn't also do quite well at the box office. But the real shock was when she cancelled her tour yet again after rebranding the first failed tour, This Is Me Now, to This Is Me Live. Spending a bunch of $1 million, I don't know why she did that. After cancelling the tour, she said that the real reason for her to cancel the tour was because she wanted the time to spend with her children and her family amongst all these rumors. But the internet believes otherwise. Take a look. Well, we can only hope that the queen stays strong. Love and light to you, J-Lo. Moving on to me recommends, but before that, hey, pause, like, share, subscribe, adopt a cat. It's really good for you. Okay, I would like to recommend two things. One thing is Heera Mandi on Netflix, only because the visuals, the outfits, and oh my god, the frames, the colors, the lighting. Great job, Sanjay Leela Bhansali. But yeah, people are critically acclaiming it for the storyline, but although it's a great watch. One track and only one track that I would like to recommend is Eminem's Houdini, the music video and the track, because it is a perfect lead up towards his upcoming album, The Death of Slim Shady. I love it. I'm literally bopping over this since so many days. Just have a listen. Okay, that was it. Reminding you again, like, share, subscribe, comment, send this to your parents. Mehul out. Bye.
94.3 Radio 1.